Hello and welcome to Let's Play Minecraft Feed the Beast with me, Mr. Mucklucker. Well, you down there, please shut up. I'm trying to introduce the video. I don't know how he even got here. Or she. What the hell? Anyway, yeah, so welcome back to Minecraft Feed the Beast. Ruin my intro, damn you. Today is going to be the caving episode that I mentioned about last episode. Oh, look, all the animals now just want to join in. Does my sound alright? It sure is. But before we do that caving and kind of a little mini Q&A thing, I want to talk to you about this stuff going on. I have been doing some crossbreeding off screen. I thought I'd get back into it a little bit because I mentioned maybe last episode or two ago about wanting to build a tavern and excuse me. And to have a tavern you need beer, and you can make beer in this game but you need hops, and the only way you can get hops is from crossbreeding. So that's what I've been doing, crossbreeding netherwort with netherwort and stickreed with stickreed. Stickreed is the stuff that gives you rubber, like so, or sticky resin. And I mean, I've been doing this for ages now, absolutely ages. And I think, oh, you're in there. I see you. You're stuck in the woods. Die. Bane of Arthropods 4. I think I finally got it though. I have a feeling this is hops. Hopefully, because it was crossbred between two netherwort, which is like the most or the highest chance you can get. Netherwort. And it's taken ages to grow, and apparently hops takes ages to grow. So I left it till I started recording. Let's not waste any more time. I'm going to right click it. No, I'm going to just punch it and see if it drops hops seed bag. Oh, please do. I think that's fully grown now as well. I have checked. I think it's fully grown. I hope so. Let's just do it. Yes! Yes, it's hops! Oh, we got hops. Where's the bag? Where's the bag? Where's the bag? Okay. We need the bag because we need to see if we can keep breeding it. Hops. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah. Okay then. That's made me happy. I can finally stop doing this crappy breeding. Let's just put the hops in there and there. Oh man, I'm so happy about that. Let's put all this rubbish away. So, what are you doing? Yo, you can die. Oh, make me just destroy my own... Ah! You are so dead. Out of my way. Oh, that's nice. So yeah, that's good. I'm now going to get prepared to go caving. I did repair some of my tools, so that's good. But, you know, I need food and stuff and get rid of all this crossbreeding bump, basically. I need a good bow as well. So I'm going to get prepared, hopefully find a cave. I have no idea where we're going to find one, and we can start with the caving. Okie dokie then. Well, we're not quite at the cave yet, but I thought just about ready to go. Got the nice bow. I just stole one that I'd made before from myself. I stole it from myself. There's all our nice picks and stuff. In the canvas bag we have stuff to make torches when I run out. But then I thought, oh, we can't go in with a sword like this. Look at it. Vorpal 2, Bane of Arthropods 4, Knockback 2. Pretty rubbish. It takes like 4 hits to kill a zombie or a skeleton. So, I've got 30 levels. I've made a brand new sapphire sword. Let's go see what we get. It's going to be something really rubbish. I just know it. Come on now. Give me something like... just a sharpness. Just a plain old sharpness would be great. Ready? Alright. No messing around. Just the first one. It's going to be good. Oh. Ugh. That's awful. Disjunction is only good against Enderman. Oh, that's even worse. How do we manage to get one that's even worse? Oh, and if there's an awkward cut there. I've got a little bit of hay fever today, so I'm going to have to maybe stop and blow my nose or sniff or gross things like that. So, yeah, just watch out for them. Not feeling the best. I'm not leaving without a good sword. I'm just... actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We might actually have a good sword. We may have one, because I made all this stuff in this chest ready to fight the dragon, the ender dragon. Not that one, this one. But we haven't actually done it yet. Oh yeah, let's use this one. Sharpness 4, fire aspect 1. That's nice. You go in there. Also, that's where I stole the bow from as well. I'm not using this armour because it's always fun to have a little bit of danger in cave-in still. So I've got, you know, protection 1 leggings, just a plain unenchanted iron helmet, and obviously my nice paste and feather falling boots. But you know, I don't want to be unbeatable because that's boring. So we are going to have a little bit of danger still, hopefully. Okay, so I've got. I think that's about it really. Food, might need a little bit more food. Jetpack, which is fully charged, ready to go. Now I've got to try and find a cave. Goodness, I don't know where to go. I do not know. Well, I guess I'm just going to have to wander out and find find somewhere. So I'll be back once we get to a decent cave. Okay, well this looks pretty good. I just travelled... which way? Which way did I go? North. I travelled north over the ugly. If you see right in, I'm pointing at my screen like you can see this. Right in the bottom right-hand corner is the bit of the wasteland where we do the quarries. So I just travelled past that nasty place. Now we're in a kind of snow biome. Let's just go here. This seems quite good. I just found this massive opening. It's got loads of different ways. So there must be one way down to a nice cave system. I see mobs already though. Let's test out this sword. Oh! He must have had knockback. Alright, let me get... Hang on, my bar is not positioned very well. That goes there. Then sword. Yeah, because I won't really need Silk Touch that much. What am I going to use Silk Touch for? Diamonds. And anything that gives kind of ore. All of it gives ore, like redstone and stuff, I guess. Yeah. Okay. And blocks on the bar as well, just in case. So, actually, I've got a few things to talk about, apart from your lovely questions that you gave. A few topics to discuss, because this is going to be, like I said, it's going to be a talky one, so... I don't know, this may not be up your street, but I thought I'd try something different for a change, instead of just building. If you want, just tab out and put me on in the background. That's what I do a lot of the times. When it's like a talky episode, because, you know, it's just, sometimes it's good just to listen. But, first of all, I think one of the most pressing things to talk about concerned... Why did I change? I didn't even change my sound. Why bother looking again? Concerned about Minecraft is the whole massive new update thing they just released. Oh, yeah. Well, it's not 1.7, but it's the... It's the snapshot for 1.7. You know, 13W... whatever week we're on in the year... B, I think it is now, because they released a little bug fix. And with it came a ton of new biomes, a ton of new flowers, a ton of new fishing implementations. I'm guessing if you're a fan of Minecraft, you probably would have already had a little test of this snapshot. I had a little go in it. Just a little kind of mess around in it. I didn't want to kind of... I always find it a bit sad when like you go straight into it and you just like go into creative mode and look at all the new features straight away, because it kind of ruins the fun for me a little bit. That's why I quite like when people would just do it in survival. Like, they try and find all the new features, but they do it in survival because it's the way you'd actually have to do it. You can't just go in creative and spawn in a fishing rod with the new enchants or something. Luck of the sea and lore. Or lure. What is it? I don't know. So yeah, that's why I think BOO does something called Peep Show, which is basically that. It's exploring the snapshots, but in survival, and I really do like that. I think that's a good way to do it. But yeah, so that's all come out. Looks really cool. I mean, people have been asking for new biomes for so long. And then they finally delivered. And they said that it probably wouldn't even come out in this snapshot. They were being sneaky. They say, oh, well, don't get your hopes up. And then they put it in there anyway, because Mojang are a sneaky bunch. They are. But yeah, so you've got things like new forests, dark covered forests, I think they are, and flowered plains, and sunflower plains, and ice spike plains, and it's just, there's a lot. And when I first started playing FTB, like different biomes was something I was really interested in because I don't know, it just adds a lot to the game when you can travel and find new things. It makes you more of a nomad. It makes you want to explore more, not just settle down into one place, because it makes you get out and load new chunks and stuff. So new biomes are always good, and then with new biomes you can do new things like mob specific biomes, which people are still asking for. Mob specific biomes. They did flower specific biomes now, stuff like that. So it's a lot of leeway when you add new biomes to do new stuff as well, new structures and stuff as well. As for the other things, the fishing, I don't know. It's good that they've noticed. Ooh, dungeon. It's good that they've noticed it was a problem. Definitely. Oh man, look at this. Ooh! Oh man, that made me jump. Let's just quickly check these chests before I carry on. There's a dead end as well, that's nice. Oh, look at that! We got another portal gun! Oh, and it's not the same, so we can have different portals. Yes! Yes! Ooh, mini jungle biome map. That's cool. And 2 saddles. Shame we don't have horses. I know I spent ages getting rid of waypoints, but I've got to put another one on. However the hell I do it. Waypoints. Add. I will put portal gun in dungeon. Dungeon. There we go. Okay. But it's not showing up. But it should do if I press waypoints. Waypoints. Where are they? Oh, marker options. Enabled, yeah. So it is there. It's just you can't see it. That's good. That's a good way of doing it. So I can come back to this place when I want to. I'm not taking it now in case I die. What was I talking about? Fishing, yeah. So it's good that they noticed that there was a problem with fishing, because there really was. I think they added a little bit to it before, like giving XP to fish. But that's just, who cares about XP really? Better ways to get XP. So the new things you can get from fishing, like lily pads and... So why am I collecting this stuff? This is the crap stuff. Yeah, I'm not getting that. Lily pads and old boots and fishing rods with enchants already on them. Very good. Very, very well done, Dinnerbone. Listening to the community and all that. This is a dangerous bit. Oh, more. And what else was there? There was tons of new stuff, really. Oh, that was one thing, yeah, the best thing as well, or the best thing in my opinion. Well, maybe the biomes are the best, but the amplified setting that you can now have. If you don't know what that is, now when you spawn a new world, you can have a new world type. You know, you can have flat world, normal world. There's a new setting now called amplified, which basically means it raises the height map, or the height limit on the map, so you get these crazy tall mountains and just crazy spawning of world, like crazy generations of world. It's really good. I imagine mountains as they are now, and then put another mountain on top of it. That's what it looks like. You get like really cool waterfalls. The only problem with it, and it does say this, is that it is quite intensive for your computer. So only beefy computers can do it, it says. Luckily my computer is quite beefy, so I had a go on it. Really good. I mean, a little bit weird. I think it still needs a little bit of tweaking, because you get some weird patches with it where it's not doing it right, but then what can you expect? It's like its first implementation of it, so you got to cut on some slack. Yeah, that's a bit of a pants one. I'm not even bothering taking that stuff. Well, actually, I'll take the iron. Always need iron. Actually, let's dump some stuff off as well. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm not even taking that back with me. It sucks that much. Don't need more cobble, bone, mushroom, slime balls. Good. So I think if they can make it a little bit cleaner, the amplified settings, so it doesn't lag as much, because it still did lag a little bit with when I was loading new worlds, so that more people can use it. I think that'd be a really great thing, because people always say, oh, world generation's not like it used to be, you don't get any of these cool things anymore. Like, back when Notch was in control, the worlds would spawn so randomly and you get cool shapes and stuff. I don't know why I'm collecting that either, because you can make mossy cobblestone now. And with this new amplifier setting, it kind of returns to that. You don't know what you're going to get. It's so crazy random and epic. Not just like, oh man, that's so epic. It truly is epic in the sense of the word. It's just massive. So that's a really nice setting as well. Really like that. But yeah, so the 1.7 thing's coming along quite nicely now. Obviously I can't play it on this because this is FTB and we're not updating with the vanilla Minecraft because we can't. So that sucks. But on the JSano fan server, once we get a stable release, so i.e. not a snapshot, but the proper 1.7 release, which probably won't be for a while yet, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. When it does come out, then on the server we'll be changing to that. So that'll be good. Actually, don't need that either. You go in there. So that's looking cool. Is it 16? I think 16 makes us, yeah, exactly a stack. That's good. You go in there. You go in there. All this crap can go in here actually. Good. On to other topics to discuss before the questions. I've still got one more thing. Oh no, not that one. Go away, you. And that is about my streaming. I've been streaming now, not very much so, but I have started to stream recently over on Twitch. I made a couple of announcements saying so in a couple of weeks, or actually past a month now, because I started, my first one was about a month ago today. No, a month ago Friday it was. And it was good. It was a little bit iffy because it was my first go and I wasn't sure about, you know, how it all worked quite, and if it was going to be smooth and if people could see it alright, and you know, you just get worried about technical stuff. And also there's just the fact that you haven't done it before, so it's a new thing, you have to get used to it. Like talking to people there and then. It's one thing commenting on a YouTube video, but it's another thing having people there to actually talk to. It's like having one side of a conversation almost. And that was very weird adjusting to that. But I did another one 2 weeks later, which was last Saturday. I'm not sure when this video is going out, so I'll be vague with these dates. Who cares anyway? I did one last week, basically, on the Saturday, and it went, in my opinion, it went a lot better because, firstly, I fixed a major issue of having the TV screen where I was playing the PS2 games too far away from the monitor, so I couldn't kind of read the chat very easily because I had to keep on turning my head the whole way around to see the chat. So this time I moved my monitor. Oh, that's weird. I moved my monitor right next to I moved my TV right next to my monitor, so they were right next to each other, and I didn't have to glance all the way over. So that meant I could play the game and read people's comments and stuff better. I think the game choice helped a lot. First time I did it was with GTA San Andreas, and I was just messing around. This time I played a bit of Lego Star Wars, the video game, the original one. Well, no, not the original films, the original game, which is actually the prequels, if that makes sense. Which was good because that's a good game to stream because it's not difficult, so you can still talk about stuff and not have to focus too much on the game. Oh, hello. Hello. Goodbye. So yeah, basically all I wanted to say was that the stream went really well, I think. We had some nice little discussions going on, which is always good to have. Like, there was points where, you know, I didn't have to say anything because people were just chatting amongst themselves, which is nice. You get like a little... That's weird. You get like a little conversation going and a little kind of room going of people talking. It's very nice. So, you know, we talk about Doctor Who and Star Wars, obviously, and things like that. It's very good. And quite a few people turned up. For only my second stream, I was amazingly impressed. Like, we had about 14 people there. which may not sound like a lot, but you have to grow these things. You know, it takes time. So I'm really impressed with that. So to anyone that's watching this and who came to that stream, thank you very much for doing so. It ended a bit crappily because my Twitch chat just kind of failed right at the end, so I couldn't see what anyone was putting. So I couldn't see like any of the goodbyes or anything. So I just had to kind of like bye, and then just hope that they heard that. And yeah, so that sucked that Twitch failed right at the last minute, but that doesn't really matter. It was still good overall, and it definitely makes me want to do it more. So I said I'd like to do another one every couple of weeks. I think I put die. Yeah, I said maybe every couple of weeks, but I'm thinking maybe a little bit more often now. I'm not sure. It depends on if I find enough games to play, really. It might still be every couple of weeks. Don't get your hopes up. It's just maybe whenever I feel like doing one next, I'll do one. I want to keep it at... Crap. I want to keep it at the weekend, because obviously people don't have school or jobs or whatever then. So that just makes sense to me if I do it at the weekend. Plus it went on for quite late for me. About 3 hours long it was, and 9 until 12 AM. So there's a spawner here. There's a spawner. Where are you? I know you're here. Don't. Oh man, where are they? That must be a spawner. No. Oh, I'm not. Oh god, I'm not regaining health. Oh no. Where's my food? Food's not on the bar. That's the thing I was missing. Oh. Okay. So I've basically to cap that off. Check. If you want to come to a stream, I'll put a little video up. I usually put up like a couple of hours or a few hours before it actually starts, so keep an eye out for that. And I will have to remember to put it on Twitter as well when I'm streaming. I forgot to do it last time. So, yeah, there will be another one in the near future, we'll say. Next couple of weeks at least. Anyway, let's actually get on to your questions that you asked. Thank you for doing so. I didn't think I'd actually get any questions because it wasn't a direct kind of ask me questions video. It was just kind of in the mix of it all. So I'm glad that you did. Thank you. Where are we? Let me get I got like a bit of paper and I wrote them down. Aha! Alright, here we go then. So, question number 1. How long do I intend to keep doing FTB videos? And that was asked by Daniel Cash. Thank you, Daniel. Well, I think about that quite often. I really do, about how long I'm going to keep this series going and when should be the stop-off point. When should I call it a day? Because we're up to, what, nearly 70 parts now? That's like my longest video series by far. I think my second longest would be Destroy Humans, and that only went up to 46 parts, so we're way past that now. But I guess the best answer I can give is until I get bored of it, really. Until I turn on my computer and think, I don't want to record this today. I don't want to record FTB. I've run out of ideas. I've got bored of the mods or something. Actually, that's a good point. I realised, and I said this in the stream as well the other night, I've kind of stepped away from the mods a bit too much, I think, in FTB. Like, I think I'm treating it too much like a vanilla series and just building. So in the coming future, we're probably going to have a look at the hops and making a brewery. You know, like from the beginning of the episode about the hops and crossbreeding. And we're also going to look into a mod. I don't know what the actual mod's called, but it involves this, the Tinker Table and the Power Armor. Because I've heard this stuff is very, 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 very good. And very, very cheap as well. So we'll have a look at that sometime soon and see how that goes. So yeah, once I feel like I've exhausted all the mods that I want to actually have a go at, which I haven't yet, nowhere near. I think there's a few more mods at least. It will keep going until I get bored of it, until you guys get bored of it as well, because that can happen. When a world goes on for too long, you just get a bit bored of it, to be honest. Like, I'll be honest. I'll be honest. This is probably going to be an unpopular opinion here, But I have grown a little bit bored of Ethos World. I'm sure many of you watch Ethos Lab. So he's a massive YouTuber now, really. But he's a Minecracker and does Minecraft stuff. And I've kind of got a bit bored of his base and his world in his series. So it can happen, I think. That's why a new fresh start is always quite good when it comes to Minecraft. It can get you going again if you get bored. But I don't think I'd do that. I wouldn't just start another FTB world. I'd probably just stop because I wouldn't want FTB to get in the way of other videos, new video series and things like that. So yeah, I think that just about answers the question. I'm going to ramble so much that you're probably going to miss the actual answer. It's somewhere within what I just said, probably. But suffice to say, it's not going to end anytime soon, it seems. I still have quite a few ideas, really, for this world. It's not how I envisioned it. I've had this image in my head of the world that I want to build for a long time now, and it's still nowhere near that. So we'll see if I can actually create that image and make it come to life. We'll see. Oh, let me quickly pause and also scratch my ear. Oh, itchy ear. So, next question. What games do you plan to do? That was asked by Lewis Bell. I think I called you Lewis Ball one time. I'll make sure I got it right this time. Lewis Bell. I assume you mean Let's Play. What games do I plan to Let's Play? Well, this is the thing. Well, for starters, I'm not actually going to give any names of games that I'm going to, because I always like to keep it a secret, to be honest. I'm a bit annoying like that, and I like to keep it a secret until near the beginning. I did not just look at you. I did not just look at you. Oh, you're just being all weird, aren't you? So yeah, I like to keep games secret, so I'm not going to tell you. I have picked my next Let's Play, though, after Futurama. I will say that. But if we're just regarding the whole topic, like in general, like what games do you want to do on your channel? Well, before I would say there was no criteria. Like maybe a year ago we'll say there was no criteria. It was just whatever game I wanted to play. And actually, well, no, there was, because I wouldn't ever have Let's Played a brand new game. And I still don't plan to. Like a brand new that's just come out, because I think that's not a Let's Play then. That's more of just like a playthrough, and they're different things. A Let's Play is not a playthrough. No, stop that. But what I think is quite good to do, and what seems to be the case for quite a few Let's Players now, is I've been playing games that people played in their childhood as well as me. So basically, I've been hitting that kind of nostalgia button with people, which is good. Man, I'm just wobbling all over the place. Where are you? Oh, I don't like this place. This is nasty. I'm going away. So yeah, I've been playing games that people... Oh, I should have Silk Touch that. That people say, oh, I played this when I was young, or oh, nostalgia, playing this game, I love that. And I quite like that. I quite like if I'm making videos that make people kind of remember the times when they played these games and give them a bit of nostalgia, because it does the same to me as well, like with Simpsons Hit and Run and Time Splitters Future Perfect. It just brings back good memories. So I'd like to keep on a similar, my goodness, on a similar track and sorry, these mobs are just really getting on my nerves now. Keep doing games that make you reminisce almost about when you played games when you were younger. That's not to say I'm going to only do old PS2 games and old PS1 games. That's certainly not the case. Oh my goodness, at these mobs! Because I still want to do completely different games. Like Beneath a Still Sky was a game that just it come from nowhere, really. Like I doubt anyone would have played that when they were younger. But I just wanted to Let's Play it because it just seemed so underplayed and or not well known. So you're still going to get games like that where it's just seemingly random ones, I think, yeah, this deserves a bit of attention. But in general, I would say I'm going to Let's Play games that I have fond memories of. Not always the case, but probably most often. I'm not actually mining anything, I'm just lighting it all up. Oh well. So we'll stick with that, I think. That's what games I'm going to Let's Play in the future. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. Okay, this has been a bit hectic actually. I thought it would be a bit more peaceful than this, but stupid mobs... Oh no, that's what I'm worried about as well. I just die. Just die. Am I going to pick these up? No, let's put some more stuff in this canvas bag actually, because I'm running out of room. We actually got quite a bit of stuff here. Okay, give me those. You get in there. Next question, I guess. We're safe, aren't we? Yep. Who is your favourite mindcracker? And that was asked by Brooke Molino. Thank you, Brooke. If you don't know who the mindcrackers are, they're a bunch of YouTubers. Well, not necessarily YouTubers, but they're a bunch of people who play Minecraft, who generally make YouTube videos on a vanilla Minecraft server. And it's kind of spread now to a kind of brand, Minecraft brand, which is just a bunch of guys playing games together. So you've got people like Etho, BOO, Good, Vintage Beef, Pause on Pause, Generic B. There's loads of them. Kurt J Mac. There's so many of them. There's about 20. No, there's more than that now, isn't there? About 25 maybe. And they're just getting more and more popular. Like, it's just crazy. They're now kind of very closely tied to Mojang. Very closely tied. So they're very much in it in terms of Minecraft. They're really high at the top now. Which is funny because they didn't start off like that. But who is my favourite one out of all of them? Well, that's a tricky question because I do watch quite a few. I would have to say, judging by like whose video would I watch as soon as I see it in my sub box, probably BOO. I really do like BOO. I think he's a funny guy and he's a really good builder. Like I like his building styles, and I like his kind of what's the word? Oh god, brain's just gone kaput. Basically, I like his personality as well. I think he's funny, but he's not kind of like stupid, in your face, over the top funny. He can be, but he's not like that all the time. Put those back, more torches. And he does good co-ops and stuff. Now, see, my second answer would have been Good Boulder Fist, like the original Mindcracker, the one who started it all. But I can't say I watch his videos as much anymore. I used to, but you know, just things change, isn't it? Against the guy, I just don't watch his videos as much anymore. Ooh! A lot of people would answer Etho, and although Etho is a very, very nice guy, great Mindcrafter, like he's great at PvP and great at redstone, and actually like very good at building as well. People say he's not a great builder, but I think he is. I can't say I care much for. Well, this is going to be really mean now, but when you get really popular, you start attracting certain people, and I don't quite like his followers too much. There's been a lot of drama in the Mindcrack history, especially concerning Etho's fans. So I'm not even actually going to touch that topic, but I'll leave it there. So we'll say BOO. He does good videos, in my opinion. Alright, let me kill these creepers. Ooh, and then we get on to the next question. Am I safe? Yeah. Next question is... Oh, the next question was actually asked by Canada BC, but then I answered her question in a stream. It was about if I'd played the game Red Faction Guerrilla, which I haven't. So we're going to move on to the next one, which is... do you like sports? If so, what's your favourite? And that was asked by Tomster BFCTG. I don't know what that last bit stands for. Let me try and think about it. Big friendly. I was going to say big friendly giant, but that's not a C. Anyway, what's my favourite sport? Or is there any sports I like? Yes, I like tennis. I like tennis a lot. I like watching tennis as well, but I like playing tennis. Mainly because it gets you out and it gets you kind of moving and getting a bit of exercise, but also it's not overwhelming exercise like you're gonna just be completely out of it the next day with aching muscles and aching joints. Like if I went for a run really far, or if I played football for a long time, I'd just be sore and I'd be sweating and it'd be horrible. But tennis doesn't do that. Tennis is not as bad in that regard. You can play it for a long time. Like I've played tennis for about 4 or 5 hours, and although it is exhausting, although I feel tired, I don't ache. I don't get sore, which is why I quite like it. And also, it's a good game to try and get better at. I mean, you could say that for any sport, really. You can get better at any sport, and that's true. But I think tennis is a particularly good one because it's just you. Unlike, say, if you're in football, you could learn how to pass better, and you could learn how to shoot better, and you could learn how to do all the skills and tricks and stuff. But you're playing in a team at the end of the day, so you need to practice with other people. With tennis, it's just you. So if you get better, you can see the results immediately. Whereas if you're in a team, you still have to rely on your teammates. That's why I like tennis. I wouldn't say I'm very good at tennis. I've been playing it for many years now, and I'm still not good at it. But I'm decent, I'd say. Decent is just below good in my kind of gauge. So tennis, I do. Having said that crap about football, I do like playing football, just not competitively. I like playing it just for a kickabout, just for a bit of fun. But then I can't. I'm so unfit in terms of running. I cannot run for very long, and I just get so knackered. It's crazy. Which is sad because, like, back in school, we'd spend the whole lunch running around non-stop, and that's like an hour, and I can't do that anymore. And that's only like 2-3 years ago. It's sitting in front of this damn computer all the time, I tell you. But I guess one of my main sports I love is table tennis. I got into table tennis a long time ago now, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, at a school club, after school club. And I was so awful to begin with, but the person who was in charge of the club was actually our history teacher. He also played table tennis, and we really liked our history teacher, so that made it better for us. Is that there's a nice guy in charge of it all. So we went to that every week. I'd never missed one, actually. I never missed a table tennis club. I was so proud of that. Like, never ill for that day. I went to every single one and played against other people there, and slowly I think I have got a lot better. I haven't got to competitive stage, and actually I could bet that I'm actually quite bad now because I haven't played in quite a few months over the summer. But I could see my progress in that sport, which is always encouraging. When you can see for yourself you're getting better at something, it's so good. It's such a nice feeling. You're thinking, yeah, I'm actually getting somewhere with this. So I'd start off and I wouldn't be able to beat this person, and then a couple of months later we're getting to a draw. Well, not draw, you can't draw in table tennis, but a 10-all point stuff, and it's a 2-point lead after that. And then eventually I beat the guy, and it was so good. And it's a good thing about table tennis is it's not a very demanding sport in terms of your body. You can play it. It's just a game you can just go and play. But it does have some side backs in that you do need a table tennis table, like a proper big one. That one that and that's not as easy to get hold of. But apart from that, yeah, really great sport. I love it. I mean, you even get like 90-year-old grannies playing it, so that's just how good it is. If 90-year-old grannies want to play table tennis, then that shows you should play table tennis. Otherwise you're getting beat by 90-year-old grannies. How do you feel about that? Not good, is it? Not a good feeling. Go beat those grannies. Don't go around beating old grannies, please. Ah! Oh god, I'm starving. I have not been looking at my food at all. Oh god. I'm eating, don't hit me. Okay. I think we're on to our last question. We are, which is good because I'm not sure how long I've been recording, but it seems like a long time. And I'm just about full up now with stuff, really. So, ooh, what's that? Oh, that's that dungeon. I've done a full circle. Last question is, do you like to read? If so, what genre? And that was the new question that Canada BC asked after I responded to her first question in the stream about Red Faction. So that's her new question about reading. I do like to read. I don't read as much now I'm out of school. You know, I used to do English literature, which meant I had to read quite a bit doing that. But not as much anymore. That being said, I still like to read every now and then. But to be honest, I just finished reading a really awful James Bond book by John Gardner called License Renewed. Really bad. Not a good Bond book at all. So I've read quite a few of the Ian Fleming ones, and it's just nowhere near as good. But to be honest, this is gonna be quite a sad thing to say. Is that I really enjoy reading autobiographies, and not like. Oh, I was about to say not like celebrity gossip ones, but I mean any autobiography is kind of gossipy, isn't it? So I read Roger Moore's autobiography, My Word is My Bond, Simon Pegg's, even Alan Sugar's I read. Someone got it for me as a gift because I really like The Apprentice. Yeah, something about autobiographies I just really like reading. Just finding out about these people's lives and what they did. But aside from that, I like science fiction. I like Douglas Adams, you know, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and all that stuff. I like some classics. My favourite book of all time is probably The Great Gatsby. Now that we did have to learn that in school, but which sometimes takes away from a book if you're made to learn it. But for me, I think it had the opposite effect. Learning about it made me appreciate it even more because you learn about all the symbols and motifs and recurring imagery and things like that. And just F. Scott Fitzgerald's writing is just so nice. It's so beautiful to read. So that's probably why that's my favourite book. But yeah, that's about it really. Autobiographies, science fiction, some classics, but not many of them. I think a lot of them are just dull. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just gotta say it. But yeah. Oh well, I'm not sure how long this. Oh my god. Oh. Video's been going for, but it seems long enough. I hope you enjoyed. Next time we're probably gonna do something with those hops that I just finally crossbred, and get some beer or get some rum. That's right, rum, brewing, which will be fun. I'll have to look up how to do that because I have no idea. So I'm gonna try and find my way out here. I have no idea. I just have to dig up, I suppose, and head back home. And I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.